Whenever I talk to people around me about YouTube, they always seem to have this impression that it's a gold mine that's really easy to dig, especially since it's so much easier to create content nowadays using AI. Surely you'll get tons of views without using any effort and start swimming in cash, right? Sorry. But if you actually plan on starting YouTube and all you think of doing is churn out purely AI generated content, I personally think that you are starting off on the wrong foot. Having been creating AI videos for a while now, I realized that there's a lot more that goes into the process of video editing and getting ideas than simply relying on AI to make good content. But hey, it seems a little ironic, isn't it? My channel is mainly AI generated content, and yet I'm here telling you not to use AI to create videos. My issue is not with the tools that I use, but rather the mindset that the person has when he goes into YouTube. The first and foremost question is, why are you doing YouTube in the first place? Is it something that you're interested in doing? Is it because you're interested in documenting your life, talking about content or media that you like? Maybe Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, it really depends on what you actually want to do on this platform. But if you just think of it as a simple cash grab, then the problem starts with you. If your main motivation is to simply create a cash grab just by creating tons of AI generated content, and you manage to succeed, by all means, go. And you've managed to fool everyone. But the person who knows the truth deep down is yourself. You know whether or not you actually placed in a good enough effort into making these videos. When I first started off creating videos for this channel, there wasn't anything such as ChatGPT, Stable Diffusion, or any of these easily accessible AI models that you can access today. In fact, every single one of the voices that I cloned had to be painstakingly created, preparing a data set, transcribing, and eventually training the AI model on Google Colab. And this burnt out a lot of time and effort, but because I really enjoyed the process of recreating these characters, writing dialogue, or even just creating these audio comics. Though I've put those on hold because they aren't performing as well, but back then I did enjoy the process. If you actually just come into this platform, or if you just come into it and you just think, let me just plug in ChatGPT, let me just make an AI create every single piece of dialogue, create every single piece of visual, every audio that you have, just by using 11 Labs, Midjourney, ChatGPT. Where's the fun in that? And more often than not, if your audience actually gets a bit more educated, they will actually begin to notice the differences between AI generated dialogue and one that's actually written by a human. As a whole, you are not learning, you're not growing, you are just gonna be relying on all these tools to just create lifeless and soulless content for yourself. And quite frankly, I don't think that you get a chance to actually connect with your audience because they don't really see that side of you or see any part of you in these videos at all. If your motivation here is just to use AI to make YouTube a quick cash grab, I don't think you'll be able to go that far. I guess that's also part of the reason why I'm starting to branch it out into creating or voicing some of my own content, because I really feel kind of crammed up just utilizing AI voices. So I just spent a few dollars to invest into a mic. And that brings me to another point, which is the ability to change, or the ability to learn new things, adapt to changes. Now, part and parcel of using AI tools is that you are always updated with the latest available things in your arsenal, and you try to update your skill set here and there to utilize certain things to make your videos better. I think I've transitioned a lot here and there in terms of my video editing and the tools I use, the AI tools I use to create content, but I'm still growing at the same time. But a person who fully automates the process of creating videos, even though he can use these tools to create a ton of videos, if he isn't really actively engaged in the process, what more can he actually think of improving other than looking at his YouTube stats and think, why isn't this performing as well as I thought it would be? Creating videos and getting new ideas for videos requires some level of inspiration, which we get from actually watching other people's content or just catching up with the latest media, stuff like that. And while I do admit that there are some channels who create AI content that do this, as a whole I already feel that if your channel is just AI this, AI that, I would just simply say that the channel deserves to be inside a dumpster because anyone can do what you're doing and your channel is not special. Now you must be wondering, what does it mean for my channel as a whole, since I'm relying so much on AI generated content to boost my views, or most of my views come from AI generated content. I'm still thinking about it honestly, and I can't really give you a definite answer, but for now I'm still going to create Knights of the Old Republic content, Star Wars The Old Republic content, and just some general Star Wars Legends or maybe Star Wars canon content. The dialogue videos will still remain there. I will still handwrite each one. I would, however, admit that I do use ChatGPT to a certain degree, but I've been placing more emphasis on writing my own dialogue from scratch. I just use it for inspiration or ideas if I'm running out of video ideas. But for now, that's it for a very long rant, guys. Thanks for watching or listening to my rant. And as always, if you're interested in more Star Wars content, be sure to like and subscribe my channel. As every single Star Wars fan would like to say, may the Force be with you.